Trey Lance in the offseason and actually get a full offseason? What's been like so far?
Yeah, it's always nice when you get a full off season with a guy. So because you can, you got a guy like we got Trey week 1 last year. You kind of playing a little catch up. Sorry, but it's nice being able to start with a foundation and kind of learn it as you go. It's no different than jumping into a math class after you move midway through the year. It's nice to teach it from the grassroots so he can hear the origins of everything.
What did you know about him before he was added to the team?
Obviously, high draft pick. Everyone raved about his work ethic, and I couldn't agree more with that. He comes to work with the right mindset, the right attitude. It's been a real pleasure to work with.
What's it like when you coach a guy like Dak Prescott, who's obviously been a franchise quarterback in the league for a long time? I guess from afar, you kind of look at it as, well, what else can you do during the season or during the offseason to improve? So what has it been like working with him?
Yeah, he makes my job easy first and foremost. And one thing this will be going on 5 years being around him, and every year that I'm with him, I'm more impressed with the way he works, the way he leads. He's an elite player in his approach every day, and he makes things go here, and it's a pleasure to work with him for sure.
What have you seen from Dak in terms of helping Trey Lance?
He's been great. He goes out of his way on a play maybe that he has a long history with to maybe teach him some of the nuances within, and then beyond that, just teach him the ropes, things that he's used in the past for him, both fundamentally and just approach-wise. And I'm really lucky. I've got a really good quarterback room. The guys help each other out, and it's really natural, and it makes my job easy.
Last year, he was coming off a season where he led the league in interceptions. This year, he led the league in touchdowns. But do you see his approach any different?
Yeah. From my end, it's more these good seasons are going to happen, bad seasons are going to happen. You're always, common sense, but you're trying to emphasize the good and also emphasize the bad. So that one thing I've learned as a coach is you get what you emphasize. So that's obviously starting into this year's season. That's always on the forefront of your mind is like, what are our improvement areas? So you make cut-ups of those things and you try to bring it to life because the tape never lies, and that always helps support what you're trying to teach and what you're trying to coach.
I think last year y'all went through every interception that he had, even though it wasn't as many. You still do that? I mean, is that just a common thing to go through, or not even interceptions, but just some of the negative?
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, each year you kind of try to paint some themes of the things you want to improve on. I always try to find the good first to be like, hey, these are things that we emphasized last year, so you can see where the hay was made, and then, hey, all right, now going back with that same approach for this year, here's the things that I think we can get better at. Hopefully at the end of the day, you're not looking for, 10 gains. If you have 3 or 4 gains, but you're able to, keep doing the good well from the year before, that's nice progress. You can't ask for everything, but small gains is what you're always looking for.
If a quarterback's best friend is a consistent run game, how do you see the return of Zeke and this the current approach if there are no other roster moves made?
Yeah, I think Zeke's, we all know this, he's been a cornerstone of this organization for a while now, and brings veteran leadership and a guy that's been there, done that before. So I know he'll be great for us, and yeah, you're right. A good run game is always a quarterback's best friend. So the more we get the run game going, and every team is saying this right now, all 32. But run game always helps the passing game.